Hey guys, great to talk to you again. Great to see you. So here's a public service announcement for today. I've had this conversation so many times. I don't even know where to begin or how to get back to it. But what we've been told and what we're consistently told is we're supposed to follow the science. We're supposed to essentially don't question anything. We're supposed to toe the line. We're supposed to agree with the narrative, even if we disagree with the narrative. Even if science disagrees with the narrative, we're supposed to just go with it. I take big issue with this. I had this conversation yesterday with a patient, and they're like, I don't care if you want to wear a mask. I don't care. That's your choice. If you want to get the vaccine, I don't care. That's your choice. You completely have the autonomy, the authority, and the decision-making over your own world, over your own health and your own life to make that decision. So I don't care. If you want to do that, great. But stop pretending that you're following the science. Stop pretending that you somehow have moral authority over people who disagree with you. I'm telling you, I can't make this any more clear. The science doesn't agree with you. When it comes to masks, the science does not agree. Everyone wear a mask and this goes away. Everyone wear a mask and this stops the spread. Everyone wear a mask and you protect the elderly. That's not true. And just saying it louder and just making it being more obnoxious to people who disagree with you and pushing the science down and saying, well, that study doesn't count because, and this study doesn't count because, that doesn't change the fact. That doesn't change the facts. I talk about the Danish study. Danish study comes out and says masks, triple layer surgical masks do not protect the wearer from coronavirus. They don't protect you. And so if you're wearing a mask to protect yourself, that's dumb. That's not what science shows. Science shows that you're not doing it, and you're not doing it right, at least. That there's no reason at all. The next thing somebody says, well, if I wear it, maybe I'll protect somebody else. You realize it's the same filter, right? So if it's not stopping what's coming in, how is it stopping what's going out? That doesn't make any sense. That literally makes no sense at all. But yet people keep saying it. Now here's the thing I have an issue with. Somebody said this to me the other day. Well, if it can save one life, then wouldn't it be worth it? Here's the thing. When did we start making policy decisions and mandates based on if? When did we start doing that? If it saves one life, okay, fine. Well, let's let a study prove that. Let's let some kind of any kind of evidence whatsoever demonstrate that true. Somebody says, well, wearing a seatbelt doesn't remove your freedoms. You're not complaining about that. Yeah, but guess what? They put freaking tests together and they demonstratively proved wearing a seatbelt is going to be more likely to save your life in a crash. So they created the law based upon what their tests demonstrated. We don't have that rigorous test happening right now. In fact, the only study that's come out said no, in fact, they don't work. Asymptomatic people don't spread this. The China study just came out here a little bit ago. I've talked about it previously. Proved it. But yet, what do we keep saying? Put freaking face diapers, put masks on asymptomatic people who don't have the virus, and somehow that's going to stop. That makes no sense at all. None. That makes no sense. But yet people keep saying it. Well, if it could save a life. What world are we living in right now? What freaking world are we living in? This country is great because of this one thing. Freedom. You can choose to wear a mask. Totally. You can choose to get a vaccine that's not going to have any effect whatsoever. Like, you can do that. It's your choice. But the moment you step across the line and say, no, now you have to make that decision too. You have to get the vaccine. You have to wear a mask. Even though science doesn't agree with you. The moment that happens, it's not about freedom anymore. It's about tyranny. And it's not about, oh, my freedoms are being stripped away. It's not about that. It's about the fact that we are being required to do things that have no scientific backing. Science doesn't give two craps about your opinion. I hope you just let me say that again. Science doesn't give two craps about your opinion. Your opinion right now is that masks help stop the spread of COVID. Science disagrees with you. Science doesn't care about your opinion. Science says, no, facts actually disagree with that. So here's your choice right now. You get to say, okay, well, I'm going to continue to shame people who don't wear masks. Or maybe read some of the science and you figure out, maybe I've been listening to the mainstream media too much and they've been telling me what to think instead of me thinking for myself. That would be good for you to get to. So this is Dr. J with your public service announcement for today. Stop pretending like you're following science, because you're not. The science says take your mask off, go back to work. Put your kids back to school, get back to normal. That's what science says.